Piper attempted to take the lead again, but the rest of the champions decided to take the opposite path, finding themselves back at the crack in the earth. Piper then attempted an I told you so, before immediately almost dropping into a pit trap. Traversing the trap, the party found an armory and restocked before moving forward to find the abandoned hut of a long-lost alchemist who left behind a powerful discovery that begged further research. Putting the remaining potions and journal away for the time being, the champions exited the alchemist's hut, and Jelltur became concerned after seeing Kreg breathe in mushroom spores and then giggle. Finding they've cleared the entire floor, the party decided that it was time to delve deeper into the ruins. Alright, so you begin to come down the path. I would like everyone to please make me a perception check.
Do I need to see with more than 10 feet in front of me?
No, this is for sound.
Okay.
11.
20 modified, 17 plus 3.
10.
And Kreg?
The anticipation.
I know. The Antissa.
Perception is 15.
Patient.
You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Alright, so Kreg and Jelltur, you both hear it first and are able to stop the party. You can't make out words, but you hear voices, and there's an angry voice and smaller voices that aren't as... like, they seem almost like trying to placate. So you hear this whispering sound. Can't make out the words, but they do sound angry and then placating. Angry and then placating.
I'm looking around. Do I see anything?
You don't see anything now. It's probably at the end of that tunnel that you're coming down.
We should probably go down this quietly, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go quietly down this road.
Do you want me to send Tootie to take a look?
Sure.
Alright.
I will do that and hand on top of Sid's head.
Alright. Make a stealth check for Tootie.
7.
Alright. So Tootie comes down the path and turns and sees a small group of goblins talking to a tall, elvish man, skin obsidian black, hair long, tied back in a braid, and white. And they're like, Anir, please! And you not to go... He turns. A familiar! Battle!
I snap my fingers, so he vanishes.
And now everyone roll initiative for me.
I got a 15.
Alrighty.
21.
19.
The nice part is I also saw him. He saw my familiar, but I saw him.
You did.
13.
I was actually tempted to sneak ahead with the cat.
You probably would have done better than the cat.
Yeah.
Alright, so goblins go next. Then Piper. Alright, so Scratch, you go first.
So, have I been told what happened?
So you heard someone shout familiar.
Oh. I'm guessing you were seen?
Tootie was seen.
Great. Is it feasible for me to stealth down there, or is
You can stealth down there if you like. They haven't seen.
Or has that ship sailed?
They only know about the familiar, which means they believe that there is a magic user nearby. He might assume that there's more than one person, but they don't see you yet.
For now,
I will try to stealth down there.
Alright, so stealth will be moving at half speed, just so you're aware.
Okay.
So I think you can
21.
only get that 20 feet. Alright. Yeah, you definitely beat his passive.
Well, half speed for me. I have a movement speed of 45.
Right. So it would be about 20. So you get to the end, and you're able to...
So what do I see now?
Make a perception check, because you're trying to stay stealthed.
18.
18. Alright, you see this drow as he is moved further back into the room and has these 5 goblins with short bows aimed at the doorway.
Okay.
Or at least setting up aim, because they didn't get a surprise round to prepare. They probably don't have readied actions.
Well, I already moved. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll use Step of the Wind, and I will I will dash over to the wizard.
So Scratch uses Step of the Wind. He rushes into the room. The goblins, with their bows out, are not prepared for an attack of opportunity. You jump up, you run along the wall, you come around, and you come at the drow, who looks very surprised by you being there.
And I punch him.
You punch a Neo. Roll to hit.
What? Are you okay?
You're punching the pretty boy.
His
oh.
face.
Like, what was the squirrel? Oh, yeah, no, I go for the face. I absolutely go for the face. That whole thing that you said, I run along the wall, I jump off, and I just rocket punch him from the wall. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit him.
7 damage, and that's slashing damage, by the way,
Alright.
as I use the claws.
So you just run in there and slash him across the face. It is Jelltur who is next.
So I just see Scratch like sneak down there and then just run in.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, I guess stealth's out the window.
Yeah, so I move down there. How far is the tunnel? Is that 20 feet?
20 feet.
So I move down towards the edge of the wall or doorway. And so I go to the corner, I come around and I shoot at the guy that Scratch is currently standing in front of, and I'm seeing him punch or claw at.
The guy I am currently ruining his beautiful face.
Now, do I get an advantage with this attack?
You don't get advantage. You do have sneak attack, though.
Okay, let's make sure I don't have advantage.
And now you know why I want to ruin your love lives. You could have pawned me off on this attractive drow, and I would have left you guys alone. No, you had to kill him.
And I'm just hearing Piper in the background. I was about to take the shot. 18, Brian.
He did. 18 will hit, yes.
Alright.
Go for the groin. Go for the groin.
Don't die. Please don't die.
Aiming for the head?
Aiming for the head.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one Piper doesn't need as much.
Yeah, the one that Piper doesn't care about as much. Alright, so that's 6, 11, 15 points.
15 points of damage.
And bonus action, I will hide around the corner.
Alright, roll your stealth.
It's 14.
Alright. So now Sid will run down. He sees a lot of goblins and he sees Scratch fighting the drow. And... The goblins took us home, so he's gonna shoot one of the goblins.
That's fair. That's very fair.
That's okay. I appreciate that.
Just enough to
I can
hit.
respect that. I can respect that.
Oh, that's a dead goblin right there.
Good shit.
The arrow just goes through the goblin's eye and just drops it. Take that! Oh crap! And he just moves back. Looking directly at you, Jelltur, like, good idea. Don't be standing in the doorway.
Yeah, I nod. Yeah.
So a Neo is going to go. So Scratch, he's going to put his hand out right in your face, and there's a nasty little snarl on his as he says something in a language you don't understand, and you take, that's 2, 4, 5, 9 plus 4 is 13 points of force damage as magic missiles just slam into your jaw.
You just made a magic missile your ass. That's wild.
Yeah, no, I brought that on myself. How much damage?
14. So you did 7 to his face, he did 14 back.
Man said, fuck that.
Yeah.
He's in front of me. Fuck all that noise. Magic missile.
That's fair.
Yo, that's wild.
Magic missile at 2nd level, too.
He's making a point.
Yeah, no, that certainly dealt quite a lot of damage to me. Yeah.
Yep.
That hurt.
To whom,
I can't exactly say you don't deserve it.
to whom it may concern, go die.
It's just under half my hit points.
Just under half. Wow. Yeah, so Magic Missile is a very direct spell. Fireball is to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
And that is his turn. And that brings us to the goblins, who will now, with no target other than Scratch, turn to shoot Scratch. That is an 18 to hit Scratch.
An 18?
Yep, an 18 to hit Scratch.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, and that is going to be 3 points of piercing damage.
3 points of pierce. Is it even worth it?
That's the thing, because you got 3 more arrows coming at you.
Yeah, no, I'll catch it.
Alright, you catch that one.
And I can just throw it, and I can throw it back at him, right?
Yep, you have to. I think you have to use a key point to throw it back. It's a reaction to catch it, and a key point to throw it back.
Oh, you can't catch it.
Alright, then I just catch it, throw it into the ground.
Alright, 17 to hit.
That'll also hit.
6 points of piercing damage. Third attack. That is a 15 to hit you.
No, that'll miss.
I figured. That's why I'm already rolling. A non-natural 20.
I'll use body hardening. Oh, no, I already used my
I was
reaction.
going to say,
so
I think it's a reaction to do that.
Yeah, no, that's it, so go ahead.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
So, flit, 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 flit.
I am down to 8 hit points.
Good thing we have
Yeah,
potions.
you can take that potion of healing.
Yep. Piper, you are up. You.
Alright. I will go down to join the party.
Alrighty.
Take out my short bow. I guess before I actually shoot one of the goblins, I'll look at him, call them off for their die.
They're
hold-
goblins.
Ah, that's true. He's not gonna give a shit, is he?
Yeah, that was him in character, by the way. They're goblins. And they all kind of look at it for a second, but they're like, ah, shit.
And arrow. 21.
To hit a goblin or to hit him?
Goblin.
Either way, yes, but good to know.
4 points of damage.
Alright, that goblin takes 4 points of damage and is hurt.
I warned you.
I told you I'd hurt your friends. Friends? Slaves?
Yes.
Kreg, your turn.
So I'm gonna run to the as far in as I can.
Alright.
So that's
To what target?
I'm gonna deal with Pretty Boy Drow.
Alright. So you're gonna run past the goblins right to the drow.
And I want to. Do I really want to rage right now? No, I don't want to rage right now. Basically, and as I'm running, I'm going to toss a hand axe at his head. And basically, I'm going to say the head that I'm at level with.
Alright, actually, you can't get in that far to actually hit him, so you're not going to even go through the goblins. You're just going to run into the room and huck a hand axe. So roll to hit.
Alright, if I only hit a goblin, fine, like...
Well, no, you can still hit him. I'm just saying you can't run up to him.
Oh, no,
yeah,
no.
This is a ranged attack.
That is fine. Alright, so he's a... Yes!
You just crit.
Yes! And that's...
How does crit work for Kreg?
So, D6. Okay, so that's 11 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Being chucked at his face, or head. You know what, Brian, you decide. Whatever makes Nicole feel worse.
He kind of just takes one in the gut. You do see a little shimmer of energy around him, but
Oh, fucking mage
he
armor.
definitely breaks through it.
Okay.
He tried shielding.
No, it's mage armor.
Oh.
And then I look at the goblins and I just stare. And I intimidate, if I can.
I think it's an action to intimidate someone in combat.
Okay. I stare intently, licking my
Alrighty.
lips.
Seductively. I mean, so Scratch, you are up.
Ow. Can I drink a potion?
Bonus action to do so.
Hey, max healing.
Nice.
Awesome.
So now
And
you're
then
at
I'm going to
18.
attack him.
All right, roll the hit.
And I'm going to try and do it non-lethally.
Go for it.
That makes one of us.
Whoever gets the killing blow.
16.
16 will hit, yes.
6 points.
Alrighty. And that would be Scratch's turn.
I think that's all I get, yeah.
Yep. Jelltur, you are up.
Alright. I come from my attack himself.
Alright, so you have advantage on the attack.
Aiming right for him again.
Alright.
So I rolled a nat 1 and a 5, so I missed.
You re-roll the natural one.
That's really broken.
It is really broken. You re-roll the natural one and take the higher result.
We rolled into a nat 20.
Of course you did.
I'm so sorry, Brian.
Roll your damage.
I'm so sorry, Brian. And 29 points.
29 points.
Brian, I live in there.
Alright. So that was Jelltur's turn. Unless he wants to go back to stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 17.
Alrighty. You feel hidden.
Yeah, boy.
Sid is going to continue his attempted slaughter of the goblins.
Still very fair.
Yep. He's going to miss that goblin, however, with an 11. Well, I should be keeping track of his arrows, too.
I took 2 shots at this guy, right? So I'm out.
Yep.
Down to 16.
That's 2 shots from Sid as well. And it's Neo's turn. He is going to look at you and go, another time. Snap his fingers, and he starts to vibrate. And voom, he goes to a corner of the room where there was nothing. The wall opens, he slips through, it closes, and he's gone.
Motherfucker.
So I do not get an attack
You do
of
get an
opportunity?
attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it, but he's doing this regardless.
I certainly would. Am I at disadvantage?
No,
or...
it's a regular roll.
Oh.
He's just moving
That's
very
a nat
fast.
20.
Oh,
Okay, roll your damage.
expeditious retreat.
Expeditious retreat, yep.
Why does he use
Yeah.
Misty Step instead?
Because he has other level 2 spells.
That's 10 points of damage.
Alright, he still does it. He's still going.
Alright.
Zoomp.
He goes to a secret door.
And
Yep.
Huh.
And then we move on to the goblins. Who have...
We geek the goblins.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if they geek you first. Because there's 4 left. The one
Right,
you
okay.
shot, Piper,
Yes.
is going to shoot you.
Alright.
That's an 18 plus numbers.
Fuck it. Misdirection.
15.
Still hits.
And this is
Okay.
why misdirection isn't broken. 7 points of piercing damage. One will attack Sid. 18 plus numbers. For an amount of damage. Right. And the last 2 will go for Scratch. As a natural 4. And a natural 3. I wasted my good rolls on the other 2. And that brings us to Piper.
I saw where he went, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Can I run and try to acrobatics over the goblins to get to where I saw him go?
Sure, you'll still take op attacks. Well, kind of. They have bows out, so they can only, like, try to smack you when you run by.
Does that count as a weapon?
Yeah, I was about to say.
No, it's an unarmed strike, which is...
So that's a D4 pretty much?
It would be if they use the bows to hit you. If they just try to hit you with their hands, then it's an unarmed strike. Alright, so you run by, and 2 of them will try to, like, slap you.
That's on the schnoz.
Natural 4, and a 14.
Just hits.
Alright, so one of them slaps your ass as you walk by. 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Just whack! That's a good ass slap right there. You get 1 point of damage out of that.
Do I see how the door opened?
Make an investigation check.
Sure. 13.
13. He had his hand over here in one place, and you're trying to find it. Maybe it was the rock. You think it's over here somewhere, but you don't quite get it right now.
Okay.
Alright, and that brings us to Kreg's turn.
Alright, so I'm seductively intimidating them, and I pull out my new toy, the rapier.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the rapier, how Kreg can only use the rapier, and go for a goblin, since that's all that's left.
Are when you say only how only Kreg can use a rapier?
Not in the way you're
What are
supposed to use a rapier.
Right, what are you doing? Roll to hit, what are you doing?
I'm imagining a javelin.
I'm kind of too. I'm also thinking a proctology exam, but
Oh god.
A Vlad the Impaler
No!
just...
So that's gonna be, hold on, 13.
13 will just hit, yes.
So, yeah, no, I'm just, you know what? Yeah, I'm basically javeling this shit at it.
Which one are you aiming for? The one that Piper shot, or the one that Piper didn't shoot? Or the 3 that Piper didn't shoot?
I'll do the one that Piper did shoot because I want to try to drop it.
Yeah, roll your damage. Technically throwing it, would it be an improvised weapon? I don't think it really matters. It's got 3 hit points.
Oh yeah, no, this is like my modifier kills it right off the
Yeah,
bat.
your modifier. So whether I make you do it via an improvised weapon where it's a d4 for throwing it and impaling it, or if you actually get to use the actual damage die, it doesn't matter. It is dead.
I'm gonna run over to the next one and grapple it.
You got it. I rolled a natural 5. You got it.
Ah.
So you just grab this goblin, who is probably shrieking in fear at this point.
As he should.
Yep.
I just give him a dex stare.
And then we go to Scratch.
So, where did the guy disappear to?
Piper is standing at a corner of the room that he disappeared through. She's looking for the lever or button or anything that opened that secret door.
What would that be? Investigation?
That would be investigation.
Since I saw him, do I have advantage?
Nope,
or-
you just knew where to look. You knew there was a secret door and you knew where to look.
Okay. 16.
16, you find a little lever and pull it, and the door slides open.
What do I see on the other side?
As you step in, it's the smell that hits you first. This rotting, morbid smell. And the stench of death is just choking you. In the middle of this room, there is a pile. It looks like a pile of bodies. Armor and weapons are strewn about, almost as if they were just dumped here. In the room, there is one body that seems to be moving just a little, almost like it's trying to crawl, but you can't really make out.
That's not scary as fuck at all.
Fucking zombies.
Do I see the guy?
Make a perception check.
21.
It doesn't appear to be here.
Great. Little do we know he has teleportation circles.
Do I... Yeah, just immediately, do I see any exits in this room?
Not immediately. But
Alright,
considering you just came through a
so-
secret door, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that there's another one.
Yeah, so he's probably long gone by now, then. If he was able to apparently move that far in one turn.
Yeah, Expedition Retreat, man. That shit's wild. That's a wild spell right there, boy. Expedition Retreat is powerful, my guy.
Either way, there's nothing I can do.
Not against a Neo right now.
Yeah, what is the body on the floor doing?
It's crawling in a direction. It's hard to make out any of its features.
It's crawling towards him slowly. Oh, he's like, here's one.
It's not crawling towards you.
Does it?
It's crawling across the
Like,
floor.
does it look like it's a zombie, or...
It's hard to tell from here. You'd have to get closer.
Alright.
Go poke it with a stick.
Poke it with a punch to the face.
That too. That also works. That's a very viable option.
Well, how much movement do I have left?
You only went about 10 feet.
I'll go a bit closer to it.
Alright. As you get closer, you see that this figure is still wearing chainmail, though the scabbard on his waist is empty. He's bloody, but he's not dead. and you see the broken tusks of a half-orc trying to crawl to another corner of the room.
God damn it, Brexit.
And he looks over and sees you, one eye completely swollen shut, the other just kind of milky. Which one are you? Friend or foe? And that's about what you're going to get for 6 seconds. So that's going to bring us to Jelltur.
Still target-rich environment.
Target-rich environment.
I'm coming out of stealth. I'm attacking from stealth. One of the goblins.
We're coming.
I really like my orange dice. 16.
That'll hit.
Natural 20 on the die.
That'll die. That'll be a dead goblin. I don't care what you roll, that's a dead goblin.
Well, it depends. Is anyone within 5 feet of it?
Kreg.
That's 2d6 compared to...
Kreg. So you kill that goblin.
The one he's holding? Or...
If you want, you can kill the one he's holding and put it out of its misery.
Is there another one in there still? You're only down to one
There
goblin.
are 3 total goblins. Well, there are 3 total goblins. You're killing one of them with this.
It depends who's in combat.
Kreg is in the middle of them. Kreg
Fair
ran up.
enough.
They didn't move.
Okay,
Kreg is
enough.
there.
I killed the one that Craig's not holding. I think he has that one under control.
Alright, so you kill one that Kreg isn't holding.
She's still probably with my damage roll.
Yep. And Sid is going to go for the last one that Kreg is not holding. He's going to miss that one with a natural 4. Anio does a thing. The one goblin is like, alrighty? Nope. Disengages and just runs. And the other one's going to try to break free of Kreg's grapple. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. 16.
I'm assuming it's going to be opposed.
Oh, wait a minute. He can use acrobatics instead. 19.
Fuck. Alright, well. Alright, I need to get at least a 15. Okay, fuck you. So that's a 10.
Just slides out of your grip and disengages and dashes.
Wait, breaking the grip's not an action?
It is an action. They have the ability to use their bonus action to disengage and dash.
Goblins
Right?
are slicky little fucks, huh?
They really are.
So that goblin bolts. Piper, you can either go into the room or chase after the goblin.
I'm going into the room.
Alright, so you enter the room and you see the half-orc at Scratch's feet.
I take it your visit.
That's right.
I just kind of kneel down and I give him a health potion.
As you put the potion in his lips, he kind of just brushes it. That's not going to do much good here, darling.
Are you sure?
Make a medicine check.
Okay. 19.
You see part of his innards are missing. As he's leaning, you see part of his stomach is torn open, and his guts are like torn up and out.
Ooh.
This man is on death's door. And he's still crawling after something.
What are you after? Which...
Damnable wizard went that way. He's still trying to go after the wizard.
We'll go. You stay.
Alright, as you
Which way did he go?
He's the direction he's crawling is to another corner of the room.
I'm gonna go to that corner.
He's gonna grab your arm first. And that's gonna be that 6 seconds. Kreg. Now, this is going to determine what happens here. Kreg, what do you do?
I don't know what's going on behind me. All I know is we're in a fight with goblins. They run, so...
Alright, so you go after the goblin?
Yeah, go after them.
Alright.
Especially...
He's the one that got away from you is only 30 feet away, so you can get within 25 feet of him, or 5 feet of him, rather, and you can huck a hand axe at him if you like.
That's what I'm doing.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. Wow, I'm rolling crap today. That's... 9.
That will miss the goblin.
Yeah, fuck.
Alright. So, Scratch, we're just going to skip your turn for a second. Jelltur, what do you do?
So, Piper and Scratch are still in that room. I don't hear any... Do I hear, like, any sounds coming out of that room?
You don't really hear anything.
Like no combat.
No combat, no nothing.
How far is the room from me?
It is about 15 feet.
Alright. Come out of stealth and shoot the goblin that's furthest away.
Oh,
The furthest goblin. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. You have advantage because you were stealth.
You got 2 8s. So 14.
That'll hit the goblin.
I rolled 2 8s.
just kill him.
Oh,
Just kill him.
I will get sneak attack, right?
Huh?
Yep.
Ah! 11 points.
Alright, that's a dead goblin right there.
And then I
And-
move into the room.
Alright, then you move into the room. Sid will move up and he'll aim for the goblin that
Kreg
Kreg
missed.
let go. That's a natural 15. That'll kill that goblin. Alright, so now we're out of initiative order. So we can do that scene if you like.
I'm gonna grab my hand axes and then run into hand axes and rapier.
Hand axes and rapier.
Yeah, just because I'm like, this is a useful weapon. Yeah, basically, I'm just doing stuff and
Oh,
that
so
can
he's
continue.
he's gone. He's officially gone.
You can go investigate where he was, if you like.
Where did he go?
Over there. And he tries to point, but he almost loses his balance, so he lets go of Piper and points to the
I
corner of the room.
kind of tried to help stabilize him.
Thanks.
You cover him. I'll go. I'll go.
Alright, so you're going over there, and as you go over there, Bezit is going to grab on, and Piper, he's really strong. For a man who's missing half of his insides, he's really strong. And Neo, that wizard. He's got my notes, city's defenses. I was taking stock, I was writing down my ideas on what we could do to improve on what we had. He knows everything. He has everything. He has to die. Get my notes. Burn them if you have to. Better if you get him back to Rolf. The boy needs all the help he can get. Give him to Gilly.
You are a good man.
No, it wasn't. That's why I'm doing this.
I just kind of cup his face. You were strong and you were very brave. I will make sure Rolf knows and he gets your notes.
Thank you. He starts to let himself down to the ground a little bit more.
I just ease him down.
Alright. And Scratch. You're in the corner of the room. You're not seeing anything there. Make an investigation check.
11.
The man seems like he knows what he's talking about, but you're not finding anything.
Jelltur.
As I'm walking into the room.
Alright. So you walk into the room, you hear Scratch call for you.
I start walking, I see Piper next to a half dead man. Or dead man now at this point.
He's pretty much dead at this point. He's on his last breaths, and Piper is comforting him as he dies.
Help me over here.
Hold up, what happened
Help
over
me
here?
over here.
What happened over here? Hold up, wait a minute.
Help him find the door. We need to find Ennio and kill him.
No, I'm down with that plan. I go over to where Scratch is.
Alright, make an investigation check.
18 on the die, so 23.
Alright. You find the door. There's a panel there, and you slide it back, and the door opens, and you see a dead goblin laying in front of you. With your arrow in it.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Why do I feel that's the path to outside?
It's not the path to outside. You peek your head out, you
It's a
look
path
down.
back to the room we were just in.
Yep. He used that secret door to slow you down. He could have just run down that hallway, but then you would have chased him. The secret door threw you off.
Huh. That's slippery motherfucker.
So can we head down that passageway to chase after him?
There's only one way to go. But he bought himself a little time. That was all he was trying to do with that.
Let's go.
I guess the chase is on.
I leave. I make sure that he's comfortable and then I leave.
Bezit's gone.
So I go 90 feet down the hallway, I
All right.
guess?
Well, at about 60, you come to a three-way intersection. Well, four-way intersection, including the way you're coming from. There's a door to your left, a door to your right, and a path forward.
So I go 75 feet down the hallway.
I get 60, so
Well, again, about 60 is where
where the intersection
the intersection is.
Is this a survival check, or
There's really not much to survive. It's now more of an explore and find.
to try and track?
I mean,
I meant to try and track him.
I know.
I
What I'm
mean,
saying
we
is
can-
there's not really much you can use to try and track him. The stone floor is smooth and clean. Not the same kind of smooth and clean from a gelatinous cube, but it's not leaving footprints.
Gotcha.
We could
Yeah, no, I get
split up.
it. Okay, so
I was just going to say we could split.
We could split up and search for clues, gang.
Yeah.
yeah, that'll go well.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo is basically a D&D campaign.
It's just without the enemies actually getting to make any attacks.
So it's left and right?
Left, right, and forward.
I guess Craig's just gonna go forward. He just bolts forward.
Alright, Craig got forward. If anyone wants to tag,
I'm-
if anyone wants to go with him, then by all means.
I'm going to check the right one.
All right, the one to your right is unlocked.
I'll open it.
All right. So as you go open the door, it smells awful in here. I mean, that room smelled bad. This one smelled differently. And you turn around, you walk in, you open the door and you look in, and there's a goblin on his hands and knees scrubbing the floor. He looks up at you. Ah! Picks up a bucket and throws it at you. Make a dex save.
Non-natural 20.
All right, you get splashed with a little goblin shit, but not much, as this bucket just hits the ground and just shit, literal shit, all over the floor. And he's fumbling for his weapon. I'd say initiative, but let's be honest, it's one goblin. What do you do, Piper?
There's no other door in this room. I was gonna just close the door.
All right, so you close the door. Remember, it is unlocked.
I have like a copper piece, right?
You're gonna penny the door and lock him in the shitter?
Oh, come on. That's
just mean.
Alright, fine, I'll just
It'd be
move
better to kill him
away.
at that point.
I'll just move away.
Fireball.
The entire hemisphere explodes because you dropped a fireball in a toilet. The fumes.
God, that sounds all flashy.
What about the other door?
The other door is locked.
Jelltur.
Huh? Yeah, sure. Someone go out to Craig.
We'll get to him in a moment.
Alright, and go to pick the lock. That is a straight dex check, right?
That is, yes, it's a dex check.
So 18 on a die.
Yep. You unlock the door. How would you like to open it?
Check the traps first.
Alright, check for traps. You're not finding any traps.
I look at Scratch. Yeah, I look at Scratch. So where you been?
I open the door.
Alright, you just open the door.
Yeah, and I look inside.
There's a room with cots in it and 3 sleeping goblins that when you open the door, they start to
I close the door.
Alright. Make a stealth check.
18.
Alright. You hear that? It's probably just Davic. He's always he hates the chamber pot duty. Shut up, go back to sleep.
And I tear down the hallway.
Alright. You come around a corner and you see in this hallway, it goes straight for about 200 feet and curves to the southeast. However, on the northwest side, there are 2 doors, spaced approximately 100 feet apart. And on the southeast side, there is a door spaced about in between the other 2.
You forgot to mention that he runs past Craig.
He also runs past Kreg, who I think he tore down this hallway as well.
I did. I've been
So-
bullied.
They did.
first, before you get to do this, because you stopped to check those doors, Kreg, what would you like to do with that information?
There are doors and everything?
There are, because you would actually be down here before they were. They stopped and checked those doors. You came around that corner and saw 2 doors on the northwest side, 1 door on the southeast side.
Okay.
And the 200-foot hallway that curved.
I go over. I just open the damn door at this point if I can.
The first door?
Yes. To what would be on my left, I believe.
Yeah, that'd be the first door on your left.
Yeah.
Alright. You open the door and you see a pair of goblins. This is a training room. It's large, filled with training dummies and targets. There are 2 goblins who are practicing with their weapons, and they turn to see you. And I guess it'd be a quick little initiative with Kreg.
Okay.
Kreg and a pair of goblins.
11.
Alright, they're gonna go first.
Okay.
Not even gonna bother to write this down. They go first, so they're gonna run over with their short swords. First one's gonna swing at you with an 18.
That's a hit.
And that is 8 points of slashing damage. Second one gets a 9.
No.
Yep, so now it's your go.
Alright, since I don't have time for this bullshit, I take my great axe going, I'm in a rush. And I just swing.
Alright, roll to hit.
Fucking reckless.
You attack recklessly.
Yeah. 10.
That will miss the goblin. Goblins go, and now they have advantage on you.
I think I have all of Andrew's luck. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck
That one misses.
you.
That one misses. Your turn.
Alright, cool. I'm swinging. I'm just doing...
Reckless?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm balls to the wall.
Okay, that first one was kind of a fluke, to be honest.
Yep. So, 16 plus.
That will hit.
Alright, so... Okay, so that's... 10 points.
Dead goblin.
Okay.
Goblin's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20. Oh wait, yeah, advantage, not disadvantage. Natural 20.
Alright.
8 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, yeah, gotta put that in. 8 points. Alright, so... I'm fucking smacking this one, and I crit, so...
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah. I swing for the goblin, and as the blade is about to touch him, I twist it flat, and I toss him against the wall.
You toss him across the wall, but he doesn't hit wall. He goes flying in an arc and spatters against what you didn't notice when you walked in here. A beautiful shield with the visage of a dragon on it, trimmed with gold. And as he hits that shield, which was hanging on the wall,
Yeah.
he spatters across it, falls to the ground, and then the shield falls from the wall and boom.
Alright, I walk over. I quickly pick up the shield just because it seems like something that might be important or useful later.
It's shiny.
I
It
literally
is
just...
very shiny and nice.
But Kreg is focused. He's like, okay, this looks important. Pick it up in the bag or on my back with everything else I fucking have. And,
He is turning into the junk lady.
and then I go across, open... I literally kick down that door, if I can.
Well, there's no other door in this room. You have to go to the next room.
Well, no, that's what I meant. I go across, go to the next room, look, kick it in.
And this is the moment when Scratch comes around the corner. He sees Kreg, now with a shiny new shield on his back, kicking the next door down.
Okay. Has he finished kicking that door down?
His foot is making contact, and you hear the splintering of wood as soon as you turn the corner.
Can Jelltur, Sid, and I catch up as well?
Yes, at this point you can be catching up. And you are actually... Kreg, go ahead and make a quick perception check.
Alright. 11.
This looks a lot like that room from upstairs, with the weapons and some armor, and except this stuff looks nice and shiny and being well taken care of.
So it's a different armory?
It's a different armory, but this one seems to be in good condition.
Kreg makes a note of this. We will come back and goes to... Is there another room somewhere?
Well,
Yeah, can I go over to a door?
yeah, now this is where you're kind of sitting there looking, and Scratch catches up to you, and the rest of the gang is catching up to you.
Mm-hmm.
What other doors are there?
There is another door on the... further down on the left-hand side, and then there is a curve at the end of the hallway. Scratch, make me a quick perception check.
21.
This armory is filled with a lot of different weapons and armor. None of it like the stuff upstairs. The stuff here, it's different. It's... like, the metal seems silvery and black. The weapons seem to gleam and shine with this dark metal. It's not steel, it's something else.
Okay. Does that mean anything to me?
It definitely means that these are different. You don't know how just from looking at them. You'd have to take a closer look, and investigate them.
Except we don't have time for that
Yeah,
right now. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We need to find him.
So I'm gonna run down... How long ago would he have been in this room?
The room
How long has he had...
He's had maybe like a 30 second to a minute and a half long head start.
Okay, that's pretty...
You haven't really given him
So-
much of a chance to recover.
Okay.
Okay,
And-
so he's probably... So I don't think he's even through that door. What's down that hallway?
It curves. It goes northeast and then curves southeast.
So it's just a very long corridor right now?
You're in a very long corridor, and ahead of you it turns. You don't see what's past that. You'd have to actually go down there.
I'm assuming Craig's gonna go break down that door.
I'm gonna quickly break down the door, see if there's anyone or anything in there quickly, just to make sure he's not there, which is probably not, but that's just Craig's mentality right now.
Alright, so you run over, you kick down that door, and you just hear voices. Master Aneo says kill! Kill! This has been the Reliably Chaotic podcast. Champions of Solane is an original Dungeons & Dragons adventure written by Bryan Scharf using the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rule set published by Wizards of the Coast. My name is Bryan Scharf, and I've been your DM. You can reach me at ReliableDM on Twitter.
My name is Nicole Summers, and I play Piper.
This is Jair, also known as JJ, and I play the character of Jelltur Jactus.
This is Matthew Reed, and I play Scratch.
This is Andrew Brown, and I play Kreg.
Theme music by Adrian von Ziegler. All other music by Kevin MacLeod on the Incompetech website and Adrian von Ziegler. Detailed information about music in this episode is provided in its description. Music for this episode was selected by Nicole Summers. The episode was edited by Matthew Reed with assistance from Sarah. Contact us out on Twitter at Reliably Chaotic, email us at reliablychaotic@gmail.com, or join our Discord server by following the link in our description. If you like our show and would like to support us, please consider becoming a patron by going to patreon.com/reliablychaotic or by leaving a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really does help a lot. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you again in our next adventure.